Wapiganapo fahali wawili ziumiazo ni nyasi. When two bulls fight, it is the grass that suffers. So goes a Swahili proverb. And on the 12th of August 2017, when President Uhuru Kenyatta was declared winner of the presidential elections and former Premier Raila Odinga contested the results, it was 8-year-old Stephany Moraa who paid with her life, felled by a police bullet.
Ni kama alimpiga risasi kimakusudi.
And just as her father suspected, it was not a stray bullet that robbed Stephany of a future. An inquest into her death has found that it was a deliberate act by a police officer, a finding that has exposed the establishment's denials and fabrications for what they were.
There are people who say people died, but we are not aware of those people. Right?
You're not aware of the 8-year-old girl who was...
We are not aware. That is a slum. We are not aware.
Perhaps if Moraa hailed from a neighborhood more affluent than Mathare North's Area 2, he would have been aware. But the police seemed determined to chalk up Moraa's death to the misfortune of being resident in a slum infested with criminal elements.
There was this gangster who was armed, and he was, as he was retreating to the back of the buildings, he was firing. So then, in between, and he was firing embarrassingly. In between is very unfortunate. This child, a beautiful girl, lost her life. Very unfortunate indeed.
All statements that contradict the witness accounts the inquest heard.
Walikuwa maskari wawili. Mweupe tu ndo alikuwa ameshutu mtoto.
Alikuwa brown hivi na mslender. Na akakuja akasquat kwa kuna couple ka stima hivi. Akasquat hapo. Akisha squat aka aim kwa hii plot, alishoot direct.
And despite multiple witness statements that identify Moraa's killer as a tall, light-skinned officer dressed in the trademark jungle green and a helmet, the police obstructed both the inquest's investigation and that of the Independent Policing Oversight Authority. I am almost certain that if the police service wished to identify and bring to book the officer who took away the life of Stephany Moraa Gisemba, it would not take them a day to do so. Stephany's death therefore remains unanswered for. But what is for certain is that Moraa died at the hands of police, who as a unit have closed ranks around her killer. Inasmuch as these incidents are committed by a few undisciplined officers, at the end of the day, when there is an active cover-up of the identity of the particular officer, then the indictment, unfortunately, has to cover the entire service. The inquest findings have now been forwarded to the Director of Public Prosecutions for action. Olive Burrows, NTV.